Well, I'm trying something a little new. Walking with this thing. I don't know if I'm able to. It's kind of out here. But I want to give you something to think about. Correct me if I'm wrong. But when Jesus went to pray, didn't the disciples, didn't that day start out with the crowds? That day started out with the crowds. And then it went to, then him and his disciples went to the garden to pray. And then Peter and John, now I probably should go look this up, all right, and I will later. But it was just something I was thinking about as I'm out here spending time with the Lord. Peter and John went a little further with him, with the Master. And then at that point in time, and then Jesus said to Peter and John, "You two stay here. I'm going to go a little further and pray. A little further and pray." You know, you can get what you need. I guess you can get some things you need from God, from going to big churches, from people, from close company, from good friends. Everybody can help a little. But until you actually understand that sometimes you have to say to those same people, this is where we call it off. This is where we call it off. Can't go any further. I have to spend time with the Master, with Jesus. It's something that I need from God. It's nothing you can do for me. I know pastors out there that's trying to do everything for everybody. I feel for them. But there's something about being stripped from the need of being right, from the need of winning an argument, from the need of being involved, from the need of having a position, from the need of being understood, from the need of all these things. But there's just this contentment that comes with spending time alone with Him, just walking through these paths. There's nothing out here except my dog. I bring him with me, but when I get out here, I can tell him all about my heart's troubles. How long has it been since you just spent time with Him? Became disconnected with the heathen that rage. Disconnected with all of the noise of the world. You know? Sometimes I get so far out here and be here for so long, it's almost painful. When I come in contact with people again. I'm not trying to sound spiritual or nothing, don't get me wrong. But to me it's just a sign that I'm entering back into the pressure cooker. We're here. You can spend time with God, alone with God, and talk to Him. Have you done that? And talk to Him. Tell Him. You can't shock Him. You can't shock God. You're not going to shock Him. Right? Tell Him all about it. He's waiting for you. And, all of the that's what I'm looking for. Just all of the running to and fro and just being on blast all the time and just, constantly moving and everything. Once that's all taken away, you start to realize that the whole world is just gone hectic, running to and fro, back and forth, in and out, up and down, buying, spending, consuming. The whole world. The whole world. That I fear that if people don't learn to spend pure time with God, that when He splits the eastern skies, they will be caught so unaware. That breaks my heart. Caught so unaware. Not ready. Not ready. Just like this Arctic blast that hit Texas. I've had people, where I can get some firewood? Where I can get some water? People taking pictures of the stores where everything's empty. And they're like, oh my God, over here, it's empty. The shelves are empty, and posting it. Well, when He comes back, will your soul, your heart be empty? Empty of faith and love for Him? Will your schedule be full of all of the things of this world that don't satisfy, that crowd Him out? They crowd Him out. Crowd out Jesus. It's crowd out Jesus time. It's crowd out Jesus time. There's been times, I guess you'll think I'm crazy. I really don't care. By the way, I'm not going to say that. There's been times that I've actually gotten down on the dirt. On this dirt. Now granted, this is like not one of the most beautiful places. I've been to better looking places. But there's been times I've gotten down on the dirt. Maybe I'll do it now. This is how serious I am. You know, we came from this dirt. And we're going to return. We're going to return to this. We're going to return to this. Job said, naked I came into the world, naked I will leave. Well, there's been times I've gotten all the way down. All the way down. You know, all the way down. Just to remind myself, I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm heading. Every heartbeat is hastening my journey to the grave. And I'll meet God there. I will be judged for my life. People don't spend any time ever thinking about that. They live 50 years. 50 years. And never even have that thought. It's mind-boggling to me. And the reason why is because the Bible says, I'll tell you why. You see, the Spirit of God will teach you. Because if you draw nigh unto God, He will draw nigh unto you. So if you start taking steps towards God and you start thinking about everything, then communing with Him, having communion with God, He will open things up and start preparing you for His presence. I think it was David that said, as the hart panteth for the brook, so my heart panteth after Thee, O God. Most people are drinking their life away, getting high. Oh, marijuana's legal, let's have fun. Well, the Bible still admonishes people to be sober. Sober-minded. But people are drinking, getting high, going to and fro, living busy lives, and never giving God one thought. God's a joke. Just a joke. Just a joke. The battery's going to run out. I'm just going to talk until it runs out.